What is up, everybody? Tuboverse TV here today. So we're gonna talk about Gran Turismo 7. This game is constantly in controversy. Apparently, if it's not the crazy microtransaction prices, it's the game being offline for over 30 hours after update 1.7. That is pretty insane. They had a maintenance. People were expecting maybe like a few hours of maintenance, and it turned out to be over 30 hours. This is for Sony's brand new exclusive game. So you just bought this game for $70. You want to play the game, and you see that you can't play it because the game has to be online only. It's online only, and it's 30 hours you have to wait. So that is pretty insane. So much so that this has led into this is now led to being Sony's lowest user score ever on Metacritic, following recent downtime and criticism over the game's microtransactions. So on Metacritic, this has a 2.5 user score. And this is usually from people review bombing the game, like usually like the opposite side of the fanboys of the opposite side. So I guess this will be Xbox fanboys, this will be review bombing, but that's not even the case for this one. This is legit people who are just legit angry about this game and Sony's decision while making this game. So let's look at the user score. Overwhelmingly negative. Like, this is insane. This is even lower than The Last of Us Part 2. This is not looking good for Sony. So let's read a few of these. We're gonna read the other comments. So this guy gave it a 0. Says, first of all, this game should be a free to play with a push towards microtransactions. It was also nice from PD to add the microtransactions after review of the media, not a real Gran Turismo. Yeah, because the company, they decided to add the microtransactions after the viewers gave the review copies in. So that was definitely crappy. So they even have some people doing a retrospective. They had to explain themselves because like they look kind of spooky giving this game like a 9 and 10 when the Metacritic score is like 2.5. So they had to explain themselves like why they gave this game such a high score when it's like getting review bombed and just getting trashed about online. So that definitely happened. So he says, say hello to another game that ruined its economy just after the launch/review window for the sake of microtransactions. Yeah. A premium price game with microtransactions of microtransactions as the same thing like as a mobile game. It's the same caliber. So this is kind of wild. And I was told that these $70 games are going to stop microtransactions and stop all that nonsense, but I guess it didn't. They didn't stop it whatsoever. Sad that Polyphony Digital has gone the way of Rockstar and EA. They force online only connection, even for single player, in order to keep tabs on the most prized aspect of the game, credit and microtransactions. Game requires always online for single player, and servers are constantly down for maintenance. Yeah, I would be kind of pissed if I bought this game brand new, and then the servers were down for like 30 hours. So you just wasted $70. You can't even play it for that day, especially if you have that day off for work. That would definitely suck. Jeez. Screw this game. I've been a Gran Turismo fan since I was a toddler, so this guy's been a long time Gran Turismo fan. He gave it a 0. I cannot be more disappointed. It's unfinished, barely improved on Gran Turismo Sport, and they just added a patch making Race Wars so slow that it's possible to get rare cars. Yeah, this is not looking good. Like, this is not just review bombing from the opposite fan base. This is like actual people just saying they are just very disappointed with this game. So all those 9s and 10s is looking pretty crazy right now. Because these are the people actually giving their thoughts about this game. And that's the irony about this too. The irony about this whole thing, because this is not looking good for this game. People were complaining about the initiative, saying, "Oh, it looks like the company's in trouble." But what about this game? Is this company in trouble right here with this game? People want to talk about the new Perfect Dark remake, but this game was looking worse than that. It was like just because some people left. It was like, okay, people leave all the time, but this is more of a concern than anything. But I guess that's another top for another day. But let's continue on with this. Sony in patch 1.7 just cut all earnings in race worth 70 and 65 by half to make you pay for microtransactions. Yeah, people are not happy. So let's see that other thread. Meanwhile, at Xbox, they got Forza. So, unfortunately, all Sony cares about is the actual Metascore, which still confuses me how those PS3 environments got overlooked. The user score is at 2.5 out of 10, at least something is accurate. Xbox fans thinking this means the game itself is bad. Well, it's a lot of issues. So if you got like, what is it, like how many people was it? 3,000 people who complained about this. Almost 3,300 people complain about this. Then something is not right here. Everything is not fine with this game at that point. I mean, that's a sign of major concern that these people Sony need to fix this stuff. When you can't even turn the game on is bad. You can't turn it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. They are all haters. Can't accept greatness. Yeah, sure. 3,300 people are just haters. Okay. No greatness. Cool story now. Jim Ryan. Now give Jim Ryan every penny you have. And there's some stretching up Sony fanboy out to get every cent he can for Gran Turismo 7. Pretty accurate. Good, glad gamers are letting them know we do not want this type of BS in our games. We will gladly pay $70 for games with zero additional cost in this game market. $70 should give me a full game, and additional cost should also be additional content added to the game. Okay. Thinking about returning my copy still sealed. Oof. There's legit criticism, and then there's pearl clutching. This seems to be the latter. Lower than The Last of Us 2? What? What the F? Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. Where is the single player cinematic experience now? Record breaking downtime and monetization. This is not a good sign right here. I think this needs to be a learning experience for the industry with regards to how reviews work, with regards to editing them post-launch. Sorry if I'm being too skeptical, but I feel like that patch was bait and switch. Yeah. Very shady stuff from Sony. It's like you gave people review copies, but you didn't include the BS in those review copies, though. So it's definitely shady right there. Damn, I literally just bought this last night. People seriously overreact. Great game, but microtransactions in this game make me sad. Payout is rough, even with everything adjusted. Sad to see with a game that is phenomenal otherwise. I wonder how many people knew it was always online before buying it. This is why user reviews are useless. Always online single-player games have problems that we should be communicating them to Sony, but a user review is important as opposed to review the game. What use is a 0 out of 10 score to someone reading it a year from now trying to judge driving quality/physics? I figured out a low user score because like a PS2 game. Gee, really? So it's like a PS2 game? And we're in 2022? What the hell? Sounds like a PS2 game. It's not good. But yeah, we get the gist of it. People are not. This is kind of craziness. It's definitely insanity over here. People want to say doom and gloom over Xbox with initiative, but this is looking way worse of a situation with Polyphony Digital, whatever the company is called, who made this game. So, gonna conclude it right here. Hopefully they get some stuff fixed with this game, because this is kind of crazy. The vast majority of people who are playing this game are giving it low scores. They are not happy with this. 30 hours of downtime for maintenance. That is pretty insane. So, definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.